And so they relaxed after a while.
But the cast, you got along with the cast.
Yeah.
They liked you. Did you think probably you always think about what people think about you. That's what we do. I mean, that's what I do. I want people to like me.
We all do.
Right. But did you feel like the cast likes me? They think I'm a weirdo, all the above?
I think I understood that they're both were true. I think they liked me. I was easy to work with.
Right.
I didn't come in screaming. I didn't have.
Did you ever get
drama.
upset? Did you ever lose your temper?
I got upset a lot. I didn't lose my temper. I would go back in my trailer and throw things sometimes.
You would?
Oh yeah, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
So nobody saw it?
No, people didn't see
You'd scream in your trailer.
You'd have to. You know what? You'd have to ask them.
You can't recall.
Because you only remember the things that make you look good. So I'm pretty confident. Also I see the cast at conventions, or we call each other, and they always reflect back that I was always really easy to work with, and they like me a lot. So I think I'm probably right.
You're probably
I kept that
right. I think it would have come out by now that you were a real dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also saw that, I know that you did a lot of love scenes with Sarah Michelle Gellar. Now, she's obviously adorable and she's great, and you're working with her and you're lonely and you go home. Was there ever a time where you were like, I've got a little crush on her. I wish she liked me?
The opposite.
Really?
The opposite, yeah. So
the opposite?
Yeah.
Like you didn't have a crush on her at all?
Well, so Spike is alive in me, and Spike is in love with Buffy.
Right.
So that's true. But for many seasons, we weren't in love. And I came to think of Sarah as my kid sister, who I loved very much and who drove me crazy sometimes. And I know that I drove her crazy sometimes.
Of course.
And we're, you're working on a TV show and nobody gets sleep. And, and so you see the best and the worst in people. And I was like, I like my kid sister, but I wish you would do this.
Right.
And so when they said, I remember I went to Joss and I was like, look, if you ever want me to take my shirt off, can you not Mark Balukas me and just give me some lead time? Because I can give the difference between having a body that looks good in a t-shirt and the body that looks good without one is just a mountain to climb. So can you just give me a little time to get ready? And he goes, oh, well, I'm glad we're having the conversation because get ready over the summer because next season you're going to fall in love with Buffy. And I was like, great idea, dude. I've always thought that was the answer because the whole truth is like, if you're going to put Spike in the show as a cast member,
right,
you gotta have him stop trying to kill Buffy in some way because that was his whole reason for being. But if he keeps trying, he either succeeds and we don't have a show, which obviously you're not going to do, or he keeps failing and that's just going to get repetitive and ridiculous. And I always thought they put a chip in my head, which meant that I couldn't even kill a fly. And that was funny, but I thought a better idea was to have him fall in love with Buffy. Of course, she never reciprocates. That would be ridiculous. But you could have him try to win her love and fail, either to horrific effect or comedic effect, and you could run that one in many different ways, and that you probably could put together some seasons on.
Wow.
And so I just assumed that was what he was doing, and he goes, oh, no, she's going to fall for you too, you're going to have sex, so get ready. I was like, what? I just couldn't conceive.
See, that would have excited me. I would have been like, oh my gosh, that's great. I mean, as a professional, of course, but still, I mean, it's,